What's up, everybody? This is Ringo Load again, aka JJNU from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure community forums, bringing you today my first review ever, the video review for Real Action Heroes Kujo Jolyne, who is the main protagonist for Part 6, Stone Ocean of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is produced and manufactured by Medicom, and it is an awesome figure. Let's just take a look at the packaging, which is actually really nice. It's got this great picture of Jolyne here and her stand here, a little advertisement here saying that you can get stone free, her stand, with the packed in little coupon that comes with it. Of course you have to pay a lot of money for the stand, but it looks like it's going to be a really cool figure. The box on the side here is decorated to look like the manga, which I think is really awesome. Little added extra detail there in the packaging. Number 508 in Real Action Heroes series, I believe. Here's her name, Kujo Jolyne. The back here has a really great picture of her, and it actually has the credits for who worked on the figure, which is actually really interesting. Not a lot of toy companies do that, and it's just interesting to take a look at who contributed to it. Same design over here on the front here. Jojo no Kimyo na Boken, Stone Ocean, Part 6, Kujo Jolyne, Real Action Heroes. Now this is a really big box just to give you a size comparison. Here's a bottle of beer. For those of you who don't drink beer, just go to a convenience store, I guess, and take a look at it. Here's my iPhone. So there's a comparison there as well. It's a huge box for a huge figure, and I really like it. The packaging too comes apart like this. These are actually magnets here that hold it together, so it stays together like that. The previous Real Action Heroes that I have, Jojo and Gyro, they both have a little piece of Velcro here, but I think this works much better as a display piece, and it really makes you want to keep the box intact. Here we have Jolyne in here. It's a great display window, although mine's a little dusty. She is packed in here with all her accessories. You can see here some pictures here, her catchphrase, yada yada dawa, and some great photos showing you the alternate head and everything. The box itself is a great display piece. I wish I could have two just to keep one displayed like this and one actually. Okay, here she is out of the package. Just another size comparison with my beer here. And my phone here. She is quite large, and of course she has the standard Araki long legs, the excellent outfit that she had in the manga. Works really well, I think. I think it's really accurate to the character, and the overall physicality of her is really great. One complaint that I have is that her wrists here, you can see the joint, which isn't too big of a deal. Let's see if it'll focus on that. Isn't too big of a deal, but with the light and the fact that some of the accessories focus on the hand area, it's kind of distracting from the overall look. On this side, you can see it's not very visible at all. You can barely see it. And it's kind of a disappointment, but also the forearm is very thin. But overall, she looks excellent. One thing that my figure did have was a few loose threads on the outfit. I just kind of cut those off. It wasn't a big deal. It's not coming unraveled or anything, but it was kind of a pain in the butt when I first got her. Did not detract from the figure at all once it was gone. Now, let's get on to her posability, which is excellent. She has pretty much a full range of motion, almost anything you can think of. You can move her head around like this, goes all the way around like that. That's pretty creepy. Let's just, whoa. Full range of motion around like this. Oh, and her arm popped out. That's not a big problem. You just got to stick it back in there. Like, I guess this isn't really a toy, you know, it's more of a display figure, but that's true for all JoJo stuff, I guess. You can roll her sleeves up, you can keep them down, it's all up to you. She has motion in here. This whole area here is kind of rubberized, just to give it more of like a skin feel, although the rest of the figure is pretty much plastic. She can full range of motion here, turn this all around. She can turn at the waist, bend the waist. Legs are amazing posability. Double jointed knees. And you can get some really awesome poses out of her. I'll just do one real quick, just to show the range of motion. Like that. And sometimes these guys can be a little hard to get up, to stay straight up and not fall over, but that is what the stand is for, which she comes with. I won't get into too much detail about it. This is it right here. You know, standard real action hero stand. It doesn't work too well, but for some of those crazier poses, it can be really nice. Now, just to detail one other thing she came with is this right here. Just a little thing that lets you, the ticket for being able to buy stone free, which I won't be getting right now because it's just too expensive. Oh, and there she goes. But yeah, now moving on to the paint job, another fantastic thing. I mean, I don't know how well you can see the details here, but the paint job is unbelievable. It's amazing. I mean, she even has her trademark tattoo here in excellent high detail. Goes all the way around the wrist. She has every detail of her outfit just perfect. The little mark here that she has, the hair, Green Dolphin Street Jail on the back. It all looks amazing. Each one of these is individually painted to look like buttons or whatever the hell those things are. The paint job is fantastic. She has her belly button ring right here. I mean, she just looks amazing. Also, the fabric that they use. I mean, like I said before, there was a little problem with loose threads. I just had to cut 3 or 4 of them off, but besides that, it's been really great. The jacket has a thin wire inside here, so you can actually pose it along with the figure to do dramatic kind of flapping in the wind type poses. I won't, I'll attach some awesome photos and stuff to the videos. Also, there's a thread on the forums where we're shooting our figures, if anyone wants to check it out, for some high quality, awesome photos. Anyway, the jacket is just as posable as the rest of her. You can do whatever crazy thing you want. You can have it stuck on her face, I don't know, whatever you want. Speaking of the jacket, it actually does come off too. I'll be getting to that in a little bit, because it's kind of a pain in the butt to take the jacket off. You have to take the hands off, you unclip it here, and then it comes off. And plus she looks a little funny without the jacket, but I'll get to that later. Just want to detail some of the extra stuff that she comes with. I'll put her aside. Now, my favorite thing that she comes with, stand her up there, is this alternate head. I'm a big fan of alternate heads because, I mean, you know, most characters that are interesting have more than 1 or 2 expressions on their face. I mean, even Jojo laughed a couple times, right? And even Dio got pissed off when he, you know, knew he was about to lose. Anyway, this face looks fantastic. I mean, the detail inside here, you can see every little string in there, and it's painted fantastically. She has that kind of slightly pissed off, but isn't losing her cool type thing that Josters tend to have. Takes after her father with that. I'll stick it on her real quick. Now, these heads, they pop off very easily. Not too easily, which would be annoying, but just easily enough to make it, you know, nice for the figure. Oh, and see, there her arm comes off again. Did I mention her arm tends to come off sometimes? Yeah. Anyway. Here she is with that face on. I think she looks like serious, like she's about to kick some ass, and or that she's in a tight spot, you know, needs her friends to come help. By the way, I wish it'd be so awesome if we could get like a weather report real action hero, and I'm really looking forward to that Jojo Wonderfest one with his Part 6 outfit. I must get my hands on that. Speaking of which, by the way, we can talk about pricing for a second. What I did was I ordered her off Amazon.co.jp and had her sent to my friend who lives in Japan, had her sent to his house. So I got the normal kind of Amazon.com markdown that they have on most of their merchandise. So it was only about 15,000 yen about, which is like $160 or so, plus a minimal amount of shipping, and it went straight to my friend's house, and I went there for vacation and I picked her up. So it cost me not a lot of money, just like I got my my Gyro Real Action Heroes when I was in Japan, and I got him off Amazon.co.jp, and he didn't cost me that much. So obviously if you can do that, that's the way to go, but if not, online shops, probably $200 is a fair price for Real Action Heroes. Usually eBay is the best way to go. AmiAmi, I had a bad experience with them, although generally people say that they're good. They sent me my Jolyne, and it got all the way to New York, and then they said it had the wrong address, although I had put it in right, and it got sent all the way back.